My name is Bryan, and today I'll be talking about artificial intelligence. My main inquiry question for Capstone is, how will artificial intelligence compare to human intelligence? I chose this question because I was interested in a program ever becoming smarter than humans. Alan Turing first started the idea of artificial intelligence with his Turing test. The Turing test is a test in which a human judge talks to an artificial intelligence program together with a group of people, and if he couldn't decide which one was the machine, then the program was deemed intelligent. Deep Blue, created by IBM, was a chess program that beat Garry Kasparov, who was the best chess player for many years, in 1997. IBM Watson, IBM's Deep QA project, made by a research team led by David Ferrucci, beat former winners Brad Rutter and Ken Jennings at Jeopardy, winning the grand prize of $1 million. During this game, Watson was not connected to the internet. AlphaGo, developed by Google DeepMind, is a narrow program designed to play Go, which beat Lee Sedol, former world champion, in 2016. What makes this more significant than Deep Blue's victory is that the amount of moves possible in the game of chess only has about 10 to the 11th power, which is about 100 billion moves, while Go has about 10 to the 170th power, which is more than the number of atoms in the entire universe. During my research for Capstone, I found out that there are 4 main types of artificial intelligence, as shown on the slide. I also found out that there are many ways that artificial intelligence can learn. For example, reinforcement learning, supervised learning, and unsupervised learning. An example for a reactive machine is Deep Blue. Deep Blue can identify pieces on the chessboard and make predictions, but it has no memory and cannot use past experiences to inform future ones. It analyzes possible moves, its own and its opponents, and chooses the most strategic one. Deep Blue and Google's AlphaGo were designed for narrow purposes and cannot easily be applied to another situation. Limited memory systems can use past experiences to inform future ones. Some of the decision-making functions in self-driving cars have been designed this way. Observations used to inform actions happening in the near future, such as a self-driving car detecting that a car has changed lanes. Theory of mind refers to the understanding that others have their own beliefs, desires, and intentions that impact the decisions they make. This type of system does not yet exist. Machines with self-awareness understand their current state and can use the information to infer what others are feeling. This type of artificial intelligence also does not exist. Reinforcement learning concentrates on how an artificial intelligence agent should behave in order to get the most out of its work. The machine picks an action or a sequence of actions and gets a reward. This is used when teaching machines to play and win games, but needs a large number of trials to learn even simple tasks. Supervised learning is when the researchers tell the machine what the correct answer is for a particular input. They can show it an image of a car and tell it that it is a car for the machine to store in its database. This is not unlike how most children are taught when they go to school. Unsupervised learning is how humans and animals learn. It is in an unsupervised manner by watching how the world works and by observing our parents. However, no one is there to tell us the name and function of every object we perceive, so we have to teach ourselves basic concepts. Researchers don't know how to do this with machines at the moment, at least not at the level that humans and animals can do it. For my interview in Capstone, I had to contact an extremely large amount of professors for just 2 to respond. The first one that responded was Corinna Cortez, the head at Google Research in New York. She had a very busy schedule, so I could only ask her 2 questions. So I had to find someone else to interview to answer the rest of my 10 questions. I sent out about 10 emails to different people, and only one of them responded. His name was Daniel Su, a professor at the Data Science Lab in Columbia. I sent him all of my questions, and he provided detailed answers for me. At the current state, artificial intelligence is only used for simple tasks like playing games, searching databases, voice recognition, autopilot, and image detection. AI will soon take over many simple jobs like cashier, taxi driver, or chef. Things that are more complicated and will take more time for artificial intelligence to develop will be to help doctors diagnose diseases or even take over their jobs, or helping detectives or taking the job of detective. I think that artificial intelligence will eventually turn out to be bad, like in Age of Ultron or Terminator. I hope that AI will turn out to be good, like C-3PO or R2-D2, but I think that since it'll eventually become smarter than humans, it'll want to enslave us or take over. Overall, I think that Capstone was fun. Capstone is not very fun during the harder parts, like finding someone to research, or the boring parts, like writing blog posts. The fun parts were more research and making my presentation, and going on the site visit. You can visit my blog to learn more about my process of Capstone by scanning the QR code or typing in the link above it. Thank you.